The Cat Who Chased Shadows. In the dreamy town of Wimblewick, where the clouds danced like teacups and lanterns floated even in daylight, there lived a cat named Milo. He was not your ordinary cat. He had fur like midnight silk, eyes like golden moons, and a habit of knocking over everything in sight, on purpose. Milo would tip over flower pots, steal pastries from windowsills, and leap onto roofs just to startle doves. The townsfolk loved him anyway, though they often sighed as they swept up broken trinkets or replaced nibbled tarts. But there was one place Milo never dared venture, the hilltop cottage, where the old man with the porcelain hands lived. Some said the man was a magician. Others said he was made of dreams and memories. All Milo knew was that no one bothered the old man, and the old man never came down into town. Until one day, Milo grew bored of his usual mischief. And so, with a twitch of his tail and a glint in his eye, he trotted up the hill. The old man was sitting in his garden, carving birds out of clouds. He didn't look up when Milo knocked over a row of delicate wind chimes. The old man murmured. Another storm, or just a restless spirit? Milo batted at the floating birds. One of them shimmered and turned into mist. You break what you do not understand, the old man said quietly. Milo hissed, then leapt onto the table, knocking over a bowl of glass marbles. They scattered like tiny stars across the grass. The old man didn't scold him. He simply stood and opened a large wooden box. Inside was a mirror, but not an ordinary one. Look, he said. Milo peered in, and gasped. He didn't see himself. He saw every mess he had ever made. Every pastry stolen. Every bird startled. Every flower pot broken. But instead of feeling proud, Milo saw something else. The tired eyes of the baker. The disappointed face of the flower seller. The frightened doves. Why are you showing me this? Milo whispered, his voice echoing in the dream mirror. Because shadows always follow light, said the old man. You can chase them, run from them, or learn from them. Milo sat very still. For the first time in his life, he thought before moving. From that day on, the cat of Wimblewick was still mischievous, but in a different way. He delivered lost notes in his mouth. He placed fallen flowers on doorsteps. He startled the doves just enough to make the children laugh. And every week, he visited the old man on the hill, where they carved birds from clouds and talked about shadows and light.